Namaste. Welcome everyone. It's Anita from Empirical Grace Acupuncture Acupressure. We are streaming live from a couple of different channels. And so we are coming on from Facebook, also Instagram. Both are YouTube channels, Empirical Grace and Empirical Grace Fertility and Weight Loss. Get ready. We're going to do a bunch of acupressure tonight. I want you all to get some relaxation before the week started, the big week before Christmas. Also wanted to let you know I've been doing this for over 20 years. I've also treated over 100,000 patients in 2 countries, the United States and India. We are all our monetization money from the different channels, as well as from our books and our products. We have 8 ebooks. We have 2 on men's health, 2 on women's health, and 4 on weight loss. Some for helping with sleep and weight loss, some for cortisol belly, some also for helping with cravings, and some general books on weight loss as well. They are ebooks as well. You can get them right away. We are working on getting them on Amazon. And also we have a bunch of products on the TikTok shop, on Etsy, on our subdomain, and so forth. And if you buy them on TikTok shop, they are free shipping after $35. So $35 or more, free shipping. All right, enough of me chatting. So let's go ahead and do some acupressure, making sure all the cameras are good so you can go ahead and see me. So first one, I'm going to go ahead and set the timer on. Everybody put your phones down, do some acupressure with me. You're going to feel a whole lot better. I'm going to start off with Yin Tong. Yin Tong is fantastic. It helps you to do a lot of things. It helps you to balance emotion, whether it's anger, frustration, worry, or fear. It helps you to also not strip hormone, and also helps you to balance or reduce cortisol so you feel better. I do this point every hour on the hour. So this helps me to really ground myself. This is one of the few things you can take away for self-care. I want you to work with your doctor, but these are fantastic protocols to help you along the way. Such a simple point can help you to ground. Also, if you look at the little man or the little woman, Anna or Annam, it's right here. And so this point right here helps you to also help with fertility, helps you regulate a period, helps you boost ovulation naturally along with your doctor's recommendation. And then this point for gentlemen also can help them in the bedroom. So gentlemen, I never forget about you. So this is a fantastic point. And I want you to do this while nasal breathing. Breathe in from your abdomen or your nose. Nasal breathing can help you with nitric oxide, which can help gentlemen in the bedroom. It can help women regulate a period. It can also help boost metabolism. So everybody, for the next 30 seconds, let's go ahead and do Yin Tong. Everybody do this with me for the next 30 seconds. Here we go. You can press or put your finger there, or you can do a circular motion. Good question. Don't forget to breathe in from your nose. Fantastic. We're going to do another point, which is really good to do along with Yin Tong. This is Yin Tong. It's probably the most famous point. It's where the bindi goes with Indian culture. For Indian culture, it represents, the third eye represents the belief in God. So for that, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go to the ear, and we're going to do ear shen men. This is another great protocol that you can do along with this. Ear shen men is, let's go ahead and do this together. So if you want to take a snap, it's right here. It's also in the ebooks. And so this is ear shen men. Your finger is bigger than the point. And this point right here is fantastic. You can use like a Q-tip, a pencil, or I use my red pencil. So we're going to go in the triangular fascia, right here in the triangular fascia. So we're going to go ahead and do this point. You can do one ear at a time, or you can do both ears at a time. This is another phenomenal point that I want you to consider doing. This can also be good for sleep. It can be good for anxiety. It can help you in so many different ways. A lot of people like to do Yin Tong and Ear Shen Men together. So this is not nonsense. This has been proved by this acupuncture is used by 1/3 of the world's population. And the American Medical Association brought acupuncture into the US because they wanted ways to help their patients other than harsh medications. So this is definitely not nonsense. And I've seen amazing results in my time. I've had patients who've had surgery and then come to me and they are relieved from their pain that the surgery couldn't take care of. So this is a fantastic self-care acupressure point. It is Irregular. And this protocol you can do along with the Intong. This is going to ground you. It's also going to relax you. It's going to help with anger and anxiety. And this is also going to help you to sleep. And sleep is so important for so many different reasons. A lot of people don't get 8 hours of sleep. Think about how refreshed you feel when you get 8 hours of sleep. Also, you need sleep for the human growth hormone to help you with weight loss. You need sleep for nitric oxide for gentlemen in the bedroom. You need sleep. Also, women, you need nitric oxide to help regulate a period cycle. So these points are really good self-care to help calm you down. And remember, when you're calm and you're relaxed, your body's working more optimally. It's not stripping hormone. It's not increasing cortisol. And not to mention, your productivity is clear. You're not craving the bad stuff, right? You're not doing the self-soothing activities that, like picking up a cigarette or having that extra bag of potato chips, those type of things. These are really good points to help you keep mental clarity along with your doctor's recommendations. This is really good self-care that I want you to do. See how easy that was? That was just a little over a minute. So we covered Yin Tong and we did Irregular. Oh, thank you so much for the donation. It goes towards the free clinic. All right, fantastic. Next protocol that we're going to do, you see me do this a lot. We're going to go ahead and circle the eyes. This is another great relaxation point that does a lot of different things and a lot of different things well. Everybody put down your phones and do this. We're just going to do 20 minutes of acupressure and answer some questions. And then I want to also show you some products if you want to bring in the new year with that or give good Christmas gifts. No worries. So this is another great protocol. This can be really good for tired eyes, dry eyes, because you're pushing blood flow into the eyes. This can also be good for eye bags. This can also help relax the jaw. So if you're grinding your teeth, this can be also really helpful. This is also a fantastic protocol for that deep fatigue. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. When you've been working so hard and you come Friday night and you're just really having that deep fatigue. I'll do my best to do more lives on Friday night. This is a fantastic protocol that I want you to get in the habit of doing. You can do this in addition to Yin Tong or in lieu of Yin Tong. I like this protocol for so many different reasons. It can help relax the eyes, help you with sinus trouble, help you with migraines and headaches. It can also help you with fatigue. It can help you with the temporal headaches and headaches in general. It could also, remember, the mirror image of the woman or the man is right here. So this can help you with constipation. Remember, when you're constrained, you can't release that poop. And then also right here can also stimulate, helping with regulating a cycle, helping boosting ovulation. Also, the eyes represent the ovaries. By doing this, you can help regulate a cycle in addition to your doctor's recommendation. Gentlemen, the eyes represent testes. So this can help you with not only helping with testosterone, which is important for male function, but also this can be really good for helping with fertility for both men and women. So really great protocol in general. I want you all to get in the habit of doing that. We'll try to save the questions for the end, but for vertigo, what you can do is a couple of different things. Let me see if I can grab the things real quick. So, for vertigo, as long as you're not pregnant, hand and foot points you can't do when you're pregnant. But for vertigo, you can do gallbladder 41 on the acupressure sock for pain. It's in the TikTok shop, as well as on our subdomain. You can basically acupress this area, and that can help with the vertigo. Also, as long as you're not pregnant, you can do fist on top of fist. You guys are not getting enough acupressure. I want you to do a couple minutes of acupressure for whatever indication that you are experiencing, and then take a minute or so and then repeat every 10 minutes or repeat every 20 minutes. This is also one of our acupressure products. You can see it on the TikTok shop. You can also see it on Etsy, and we're getting them on Amazon as well. And these right here, it tells you for breath or for calm or anxiety or for weight loss, where to acupress. And then there's also markings for headaches and so forth on where to acupress on the side. So fantastic. To get your period back, you can work with your medical doctor. Absolutely. Consider one of our consultations. The general things that you can do is try ginger tea, try turmeric tea. You can drink it daily till you get 3 regular periods. Also, this is a fantastic protocol. Stop when you're pregnant, but you can do this daily until you get 3 regular periods. But also, you can see a local acupuncturist. So there's some really good back shoot points you can also do, but these are self-care things you can do as well. All right. All right, next thing. So try to save the questions. I want to do a little bit more acupressure, and we're going to open it up for questions. And also, if you do the acupressure, remember the hand can represent the head, it can represent the back, it can represent the foot. So a lot of the points, if you're doing, you're going to feel better. And acupressure releases endorphins, opioid, serotonin, so you'll feel better in general as well. All right, fantastic. So save your questions. We'll get to them. I want to do a few more general acupressure points, and you might feel better along the way as well. And these lives are saved on YouTube, Instagram, as well as my Facebook profile. All right, fantastic. Next thing that we're going to do is, oh, this is fun. You'll like this. We're going to take this handy device. It's under acupressure finds, Amazon finds on my link in my bio. And you're going to go ahead and acupress do 20. Everybody acupress do 20. This is really nice. This is really good. Remember, top to bottom. The top represents the bottom. So this can help bring blood flow to the lower abdomen. This can help bring blood flow to help regulate a cycle. This can also help you with metabolism, because this is bringing blood flow to where the stomach, spleen, large intestine, and small intestine is. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and acupress this for the next 30 seconds. And this is also a really nice grounding point. And don't forget to nasal breathe. Everybody do this with me for the next 30 seconds or so. Here we go. Thank you so much for the donation. It goes towards the free clinic. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, 30 seconds, everybody. I'll keep watch of the clock so you don't have to. We moved on to the points on the side. The temporal area is really relaxing. Remember, the mirror image of the entire body is right here, and also right here, as well as right here. The person who's worried about neuropathy, we'll get to that, but you can do this general acupressure point because this mirror images the entire body. Remember, all the fingers represent the human being, and all the metacarpals, represent that. So you can do this. You can do this also for gastritis, and you can do 20 for gastritis as well. All right, now keep this in mind. I want you to get a couple minutes of acupressure. If you're still not feeling that your symptoms is where it needs to be, then please consider repeating them. And also for the person with gastritis, you can also do, you can also take baking soda water, a little bit of baking soda and water, and drink it. All right, this is really good. Yes. So for the person who's asking about bottom of the feet, try Epsom salt baths. Soak your feet in Epsom salt bath, and that can really help you as well. Epsom salt brings oxidation into the cells, so it can help relax and circulate. So this is a really nice protocol for relaxation. A lot of people like it if they're grinding their teeth, also if they're having difficulty sleeping. Remember, sleep and calmness is so important, right? Because you're not self-soothing. If you're self-soothing, then you're eating the bad stuff, you're gaining the weight, you're not having the cortisol levels go down, right? So this can be helpful. So fantastic. We'll get to constipation in a minute. Otherwise, check out my most viral video that's pinned on the TikTok. Fantastic. So this is another great protocol that you can do. We'll get to constipation in a second. All right, we're going to do a few more points on the ear, and then we're going to move on to the hand points, which is going to answer a lot of questions. So on the ear, let me grab my other ear model. So this right here represents the half circles. You see the half circle here as well as here. I like this so much because it mirror images all the, you can get the comb, this one right here on the Amazon finds, on my Amazon finds in link in bio. So fantastic. Okay. Oh, I'm glad my videos have been so helpful. Fantastic. Yeah, we'll get to migraines and lower back pain. Everybody, what I want you to do is put down your phones, do the acupressure, because acupressure releases endorphins, opioid, serotonin, and dopamine. You're going to feel better. And if I don't answer your questions in the next little bit, then we'll open it up for questions, but put down your phones and do the acupressure. You'll feel a whole lot better. So we're going to do the rim of the ear, and then we're going to go ahead and do the half circle. So these 2 points, let me go ahead and do them. These 2 points can help you relax the entire body. So the person who's complaining about headaches, also migraines or neuropathy, these are some self-care things. Oh my gosh, Pammy, it's good to see you on here. It's been a minute, but thank you so much for the donation. You guys, I don't know if you know this about me, but all the monetization money also goes towards the 2 free clinics I want to open, one near Hyderabad, India, another one in Washington, D.C. So if you're watching my videos or purchasing from me, this is really going to be helpful. So a lot of questions coming in. So this is, yeah, I know this feels really good, doesn't it? Because it mirror images the whole body. For the person who's complaining about carpal tunnel, consider doing biofreeze or also icing where it hurts, repeated. And then I want you to go find a local acupuncturist near you. Carpal tunnel, I've saved a lot of people from carpal tunnel surgeries. So carpal tunnel is just mean that the nerve is being pinched between the tunnel that the carpal bones create. So you can self-soothe by doing icing. You can ice as much as you want. You can use biofreeze and then go see an acupuncturist locally, and they can hopefully help you from impinging upon the nerve. I've had great success and so forth. So if you want to get an appointment with me, hello, Miriam, you can go to the link in the bio, and there is a link for my phone number. You can message me because text me. Or you can book an appointment. If you want to book an appointment, it's in the link in the bio, and my phone number is there. It's hard because I get a lot of text and a lot of text as well as a lot of messages. But if you directly look in the booking link, I can help you directly because those people get top priority. Fantastic. Okay, next protocol we're going to do is this half circle. So let's go ahead and do that half circle. The people with the headaches and migraines, low back pain, and also sciatica. I'm getting to you. I'm the person with constipation. I am getting to you, but I want you to do that. For inflammation for RA, you can try a little bit of turmeric tea. That's something you can do. Turmeric tea can be your friend. So let's do this half circle. Really good. Let's do this half circle, everybody. So I like this AccuPen. I like the way it feels. You can get it under Amazon Finds in the link in the bio. This is a fantastic protocol for a lot of different things. This can help you in so many different ways. This can help you in relaxing the entire body. I like this protocol when you're trying to conceive and you're not quite sure what's going wrong. You can do this along with your doctor's recommendations. If your blood sugar is wonky, along with your doctor's recommendations, you can do this protocol. Gentlemen, if you're struggling with testosterone, this is a great protocol. If you're not feeling quite right after delivering a baby, that you can do this in addition to your doctor's recommendations. Women, if you are struggling with menopause, that anger, that hot flashes, night sweats, this can be a great protocol. If you're trying to conceive and your hormone levels are wacky, your doctor's frustrated and you're frustrated, this is a great protocol that you can do. This is my X factor protocol. This means that blood tests seem normal, but you know something's not quite right. You're working with your medical doctor. You're going to want to acupress right here. This half circle helps you in so many different ways. It accesses the entire meridian system. So you can do this for a few minutes throughout the day. You don't have to have the AccuPen. You can if you want, but you can use your finger or you can use a Q-tip, which can also be helpful to you. Fantastic. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to do the famous hand point, which is going to help you in a lot of different ways. Now, if you are pregnant, I don't want you to do this protocol because it is too stimulating for you. Remember, the uterus represented by the palm. So if we're stimulating the palm, it can cause unwanted contractions. So if you're pregnant and watching along, I want you to acupress along the midline of the face and also the zygomatic process or the cheeks. This can help you. So if you're pregnant, please do not do this protocol. So everybody ready? I'm making sure my cameras are right on all the platforms. So as long as you're not pregnant, we can do this protocol. Everybody put your fists together. This is my most viral point. So I want you to get in the habit of doing this point a few minutes throughout the day. For the person who's complaining about sciatica, this can help you with sciatica down the back of the legs, on the front of the legs, also on the side of the legs. For the person who's worried about constipation, you've seen those testimonials. I have how this. If you Google me, this will help you because the palm of the hand represents the colon. It can help stimulate the bowels to push the poop out of your body. So this is a fantastic protocol. If you're struggling with gas and bloating, this is a fantastic protocol. You can also consider peppermint tea. For the person who's considering about back pain, remember the man or the lady is mirror image just like this, the mid back, low back, also the upper back. So by accessing this, you can access the entire spine and bringing blood flow to the spine so it can relax the tissue, helping you not feel so stressed. This is also a fantastic protocol. This is also a great protocol for helping with headaches and migraines. Again, do not do the hand points if you're pregnant. Gentlemen, this is one of the best points for you because this can help the pelvis. This can also help you with the core of the stomach. It can also help you with the back. So this can be a fantastic protocol for not only headaches and migraines, but back pain. This is also a fantastic protocol for gastritis, IBS, Crohn's disease. This can also help you with indigestion, digestion, heartburn. This can help you with too much pooping or too little pooping. This can also help you if you're holding on to water. This is a great water metabolism. Also, this is a great protocol for thyroid, hot flashes, night sweats. So this is a great general protocol that I want you to consider doing. Also, going back to this protocol, if you're trying to regulate a cycle, this can be a fantastic protocol you can do. Stop when you're pregnant. You can do this for until you get 3 regular cycles. Also, this is a fantastic protocol for period cramps. It means you want regular pain-free periods. So this is a fantastic protocol. Also, this is a fantastic protocol for helping with endometriosis, the pain with endometriosis, and also with fibroids. Do work with your medical doctor, but this can be a fantastic protocol. Also, this is a fantastic protocol for diarrhea. This can also be a great protocol for blood sugar. A lot of people are struggling with obesity. This can be a great protocol to help you transform that fat. This is one of my best protocol for weight loss. The hand points are so good because, again, the hand mirror images the stomach, this being large intestine, small intestine. So if you're trying to lose weight and have pain, the hand points are your best friend. Also, the hand points can help you if you eat, let's say you eat at noon, try them a few minutes before you eat, and that can help you along the way. So do consider the hand points as best as you can. Fantastic. All right, I should have been able, again, don't do the hand points if you're pregnant. I should have been able to answer all the questions. So we're gonna do this. If it's a quick question, go ahead and put it in the chat. And then if it is something you want me to spend more time on, then I want you to consider a puppy, a dancer, or a boxer. And puppy, dancer, or boxer. And then also on YouTube, you can do a super. And then on Instagram, I'll try to stay behind and do a video call if I can. So that can be really helpful. And then I'll also show you my products after I answer a few questions. So again, boxer, dancer, or puppy, if you want me to spend a few minutes. And then for 3 galaxies, message me and we'll schedule an appointment. 3 galaxies, message me and we'll schedule you an appointment. So for bladder, you can do this point as long as you're not pregnant. And if you're pregnant, you can do this point. And remember, I want you to repeat and get 20 minutes of acupressure. And then also for pelvis, this is a great point for pelvis. Again, you can't do this when you're pregnant. For gallbladder, you can consider gallbladder 41. It's on the foot. So the point is between, again, hand and foot points. Don't do them if you're pregnant. You can do gallbladder 41 between the little toe and the 4th toe right here, and that can help you. And then fantastic. So, okay, let's see. Okay, this is a lot of questions. I'm going to see what I can do. Sorry if I get a little overwhelmed. They're coming in. So ringing in the ear, you can consider the acupressure socks for the ones that's called for pain, the AcuPain socks. And then ringing in the ear is right here. This is the point, which is gallbladder 41. Again, hand points and foot points you cannot do if you're pregnant. And you need to repeat the points. You repeat them, after you do them for a few minutes, keep repeating them. You'll know when you need to stop. Low back pain, I can't get, yes. If you're having pain in the buttocks and low back pain, as long as you're not pregnant, you can do this point. And if you're pregnant, you can do the midline of the face. Spine, again, you can do this point. Again, I don't want you to do this point if you're pregnant, so you can do this point for spinal pain. If you're pregnant, do this point. Diabetes, work with your medical doctor. You're going to need that help with insulin, but this is a great point for blood sugar as long as you're not pregnant. And another point you can do is spleen 4. You're going to go, again, hand and foot points you can't do if you're pregnant. You take the medial big toe side. You're going to fall into a ditch. When you fall into a ditch, that's spleen 4. That's a great point for blood sugar as well. Okay, for chest, you can actually just do the CV meridian. You can go ahead and just breathe in from the chest and do that. And also, if it's chest pain, be cautious. You might want to call 911, classic signs of a heart attack. But if it's chest tightness, just be smart and be mindful. If you think it's a heart attack, please don't be a hero and call 911. Shoulder, you can actually acupress like this for shoulder. You can acupress like this for shoulder, because if you look at the mirror image, the little man has a little round shoulder. So there you go. That can help you. Yes, you perimenopause, yin tong. Yin tong can help you greatly. This can help you in so many different ways. Hot flashes, night sweats, also hormone balance. This is your best friend. Stay on top of that. Okay, for heel pain, you can soak your feet in Epsom salts. Maybe try that. For anxiety, yin tong, everybody. Yin tong, and Ir Shen Men. You guys know this. I've been practicing. We've been doing this for a while, so really good. For how long? You do this for a few minutes and then you repeat as you need. Few minutes and repeat as you need. And then for spinal stenosis, you can, as long as you're not pregnant, you can do this and then repeat as you need. You can also do this for hemorrhoids. Remember, this represents, I guess, the butthole. So go ahead and acupress like this. Again, hand points you cannot do if you're pregnant. Let's see. For if you are feeling really anxious, another point you can do is this point, because remember, the little man is like this, so it relaxes. So you can also do this point. Okay, all right. So how do you get your body to ovulate? Well, I want you to work with your medical doctor, but things that you can do is you can eat seeds and eggs. From a Chinese medicine point, they are, egg for eggs, so helping you to release eggs. And then you can also do this point, because this represents the ovaries. And you can also do this point, as this represents the fallopian tubes. Okay, Yes, I'll show anxiety back in a minute. Back and neck pain, we did cover this. As long as you're not pregnant, you can do this point, because remember, the little man represents the whole body, just like this. All right. And then if you're pregnant, you can do this point. Okay, for anxiety, all right. For anxiety, you'll want to do yin tong and Ir Shen Men. Yin tong and Ir Shen Men. So you're going to do the point for a few minutes and then repeat as you need. All right, is it okay if I show you some of our products? Is that okay? And I can start with the ringing in the ear. Would it be okay? Can I hear from the galley? Is it okay if I show you some of our products? And you can always interrupt me with like a puppy or a boxer or so forth. So can I get a few more people? Is it okay if I show the products? Okay. All right. Thank you. Let me answer 2 quick questions and we'll show products. Ringing in the ear, I'll show you with a paint sock. Constipation. As long as you're not pregnant, you can do this. As long as you're not pregnant, you can do this, or you can do this. Remember, you repeat the points. Do it for a few minutes and then repeat. Okay, awesome. Okay, so I'm going to start with aches and pain sock, because people were asking so much about aches and pains. So I'm going to start off with the 2 points that people already asked about. So for the rotator cuff, again, foot points, do not do them if you're pregnant. So these socks are not meant. And this is the AccuSock on the TikTok shop. Also, it's on Etsy. It's also on Amazon. It's also on our subdomain in the link in the bio. So if you're having shoulder pain or rotator cuff, obviously work with your doctor, but there is a point on the back of the foot for shoulder pain. So this is this point right here, which is close to the pinky toe. So you can acupress the shoulder point to help you. It's also right close to the hip point. So you would acupress the shoulder point and the hip point to helping with the shoulder. It's actually, the mirror image is the same. So that can help with the shoulder point on the back of the foot. And then ringing in the ear, I want to be clear, for ringing in the ear, you can avoid salt, sugar, and you can also drink a turmeric ginger tea. Don't drink alcohol. Don't drink coffee that can inflame it, but you can also do this point. This point right here is on the pinky toe side, on the back side of the shoulder and hip point, and you're going to acupress like this, and that's going to help you with ringing in the ear. Again, the foot points are not good, or hand points if you're pregnant. So let me show you again. This is the AccuSock. On the TikTok shop, if you buy $35 or more, you get free shipping. It's also on Etsy. It's also on Amazon. It's also on the link in the bio. And what you do is you put the socks on. And I've tried it on a lot of different points. Yes, because this, I'm going to go do a live with the link, then you can see. But right now, since these products are on, you can just go to the shop. You can go to the shop icon next to my profile and you'll see these products. And then I'll try to come back a little later and do products with just TikTok, but I can't talk about other products. I only can talk about TikTok shop products. That's why I'm giving you all of them. So this is the acupressure sock. And this one, again, can be found on TikTok shop, Etsy, Amazon, or can find in the link in the bio. So what you do is put the sock on, and whatever you're having difficulty with, you acupress. So if you have back and neck pain, you're going to acupress on the pinky side. If you have ringing in the ear, you're going to acupress. You're going to acupress for a few minutes, and you're going to repeat as you need. For constipation, this is also a really good constipation point. It's in the middle on the top of the foot. This can help you with gas, bloating, constipation. Next to it is calming headaches and migraine point. I like this point. It is, excuse me, I need to get some water. I'm talking away so much. Okay, so this one is analogous to liver 3. So this can help you with ringing in the, can help you with headaches and migraines. It can also help you with sleep and relaxation. A lot of times sleep and relaxation causes tension headaches. So this is a great general wellness point, as long as also helping you with headaches and migraines. And this can help you with diarrhea point. It's the point closest to the big toe on the medial aspect. And this can help you with diarrhea. Now the points are the same on the top of the foot for back on the right side and the left side. And then if you go to the back of the foot, you've got some really great points. So we already covered this. Somebody asked about hip and back pain. So this is the hip and shoulder pain. This is the side to the pinky toe. And then this is also a really good blood pressure point. A lot of you have come to me and talked to me about blood pressure. This is a great point for blood pressure. And this is a great point for coughs and sinuses. It's that time of year. We'll have to do some immunity at the start of the lives, but this is a really good cough and sinus point. And then this is a great point for plantar fasciitis. And then this is a great point for deflating the belly, that gas, that bloating, and so forth. So fantastic. So this is a great point if you know someone who's having multiple aches and pains, like back pain, hip pain, shoulder pain, and also struggling with headaches and stuff like that. This is a great gift that you can give them. This basically is a guide. No guesswork. You put the sock on and you liberally acupress that area for a few minutes, and then you repeat until you feel a little bit better. So this is the acupressure sock for pain, and can be found on our TikTok shop and also Etsy, link in our bio, as well as Amazon. And then again, all the proceeds go towards 2 future free clinics, as well as also if you buy on the TikTok shop over $35, you get free shipping. So let me ask you all, do you want to go over, yes, it's an acupressure sock. Do you want to go over the sock for weight loss and wellness or women's health? What do you all feel like? Can you put it in the chat, and I'll go over that sock, and that way you know what acupressure points. So can I get some people in the chat to let me know? Do you want to do the women's? Okay, we have a couple people saying women's health. Snooky, what else? Wellness. All right, what else do you all want? Okay, both. Which one do you want first? We'll go over both, but which ones do you want to go over first? Can I get a few more people in the chat? Let me know which sock they want to go over, the women's or they want to go over the wellness. Could somebody let me know in the chat, please? Okay, let's go over the women's first. So again, this is the women's AccuSock. You can find it on, and then we'll do the wellness right afterwards. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We'll do the wellness right afterwards. So this is a fantastic sock for women's. So this can be really good for helping. Again, we have back and neck pain, right? When you're having period, you know, you're having back and neck pain. So this is where you would acupress for that. Also, hormonal support is so important for having that regular period, also to having that conception. So this is a great protocol for that. Also, somebody was asking about ovulation. This is a great protocol for ovulation, and also a great protocol for relieving cramping. Remember, you want to not only not have you want to have a regular period, but you also don't want those cramps. So you would do this hormone balance point, and then you can also do the regulate period cycle point, and then you can do the one for cramps, so that when you do get that regular cycle, it's not cramping. And then for PCOS support, it's actually spleen 4. So this is where you would acupress. So let's say you're struggling with PCOS and you're also not having a regular period. So you'd want to acupress the hormonal balance. You want to do the regulate period, and you can do the PCOS support point as well. And so on the back of the sock, you also have really good points. And again, gentle reminder not to do this if you're pregnant. No hand and foot points if you're pregnant. So a lot of women, when they're wanting to get pregnant, they want to build the uterine lining. So this is a great protocol for building the uterine lining. You can do this in addition to your doctor's recommendation. Great point for sleeping, great point for anxiety, because we all know when we're trying to conceive, we're getting anxious. So these are really good points, but you don't want to do these points if you're pregnant. And then also improving conception. So a great way to use this protocol is that if you're trying to conceive, or if you are trying to regulate a cycle, you can do these points, and you can do them especially from the time you start your cycle to ovulation. And then, you know, you can stop doing the foot points till you get your next cycle. And if you haven't gotten 3 regular cycles, you can just do this protocol. I hope that makes sense. So I can try to repeat it again. So you can do these points until you get 3 regular cycles. But let's say you're trying to conceive and you already have a regular cycle. You can do it from the start of your period to ovulation, and then you can stop and then repeat to help you along the way. So this is improving constipation, relieving headaches, again, building uterine walling, and then decreasing diarrhea. All right, fantastic. Let me do the wellness sock, and then I'm going to talk about a few other things, and then I'm going to come back on here. So this is the sock for wellness and weight loss. So really nice protocol to help you to sleep, really nice protocols to help you relieve pain, because as we know, as we carry on more weight, sometimes there's aches and pains, especially in our knees and so forth. But this is our wellness and weight loss sock. So again, on the most lateral side, you'll want to acupress for neck and back. And then this is gallbladder 41. It'll show you right where to acupress for deflating the belly, also where to acupress for constipation, where to acupress for anxiety, and where to acupress for decreasing diarrhea. And then on the back, where to acupress for boosting metabolism, where to acupress for sadness relief, where to acupress for blood pressure, sleep assist hormone, and for urination. So those are the points. Also, what I wanted to mention is we have these great sweatshirts. So if you see the sweatshirts, you see the points right here. So you would acupress where if you're struggling with weight loss, you would acupress here. If you're struggling with anxiety, you would acupress here. And then also the points are on the side of the hand to acupress for helping you with emotion. You would just acupress where that spot is. And then also helping you with digestion, acid reflux, you would acupress where that spot is. And then on this side, you would acupress where if you're struggling with a headache and so forth, wherever the location, this is a frontal headache, so you would acupress right here. For back pain, you would acupress right here. And then for hip pain, you would acupress right here. So it tells you exactly, and then there's also points on the back that your partner can help you to acupress. And then we also have a thermostat, and it tells you where to acupress for what. So for basically, if you're struggling at 6 p.m., you're going to acupress stomach 36. If you are when you come home, you're going to acupress the ear. So this basically gives you a nice little protocol to remind you what to acupress every hour, but also you can just acupress the points as you need that I've indicated. So that makes sense. Does anybody have any questions? All the proceeds go towards 2 future free clinic, one near Hyderabad, India, another one in Washington, D.C. We also have amazing ebooks. I spent a lot of time writing them. You can also find them in the link in the bio, also on their YouTube shop. And so these books, 2 on men's health, 2 on women's health, and then 4 on weight loss, 1 general, 1 for sleep and weight loss, 1 for feeling full and cravings, and then 1 for also cortisol belly. So fantastic. All right, let's see. Which one do you want, Snooki? Which one? How do you manage hot flashes, please? You can do yin tong. You can try yin tong. We don't have a sock for hot flashes, but you can do yin tong. And also on the women's sock, that's a good point. On the women's sock, you can do women's sock. This is the women's sock. You can do the hormone balance point for hot flashes. You can do that. There you go. All right. Does anybody have any questions on the products or the books, where to get them or anything like that? Does anybody have the drinking cup? Good. I know. And also the drinking cup, it's no shipping on TikTok shop. No shipping costs on TikTok shop. And also it comes in blue and black too. And these are supposed to be machine wash friendly as well. So really good on this one. Any other questions? Any other questions? I'm going to take like maybe a 5-minute break, and then I'm going to come back on here, and then I'm going to do a live. I also have to help the men out. I'm going to do a men's specific protocol, and then I'm going to come back on here and maybe do one for live for the products, and then come back and do a general one. So any other questions real quick before I take a little break, since I've been on for an hour? Any other questions, my loves? Okay. All right, sweethearts. I'll be back. Again, all proceeds for any of the products go towards 2 future free clinics, one near Hyderabad, India, another one in Washington, D.C. And also they can be found on TikTok shop. On TikTok shop, anything over 35 is free shipping. And then you can also look in the link in the bio. So go to either TikTok shop or the link in the bio. Link in the bio, it shows you where to buy. Also, you can buy them on Etsy. You can also buy them. So most of the products you can buy on Amazon as well. All right. Love you all so much. Remember, TikTok shop has free shipping over 35. So if you're buying the mug or the sweatshirt, you probably get free shipping. And the books are in the YouTube store as well as the link in the bio. Okay. All right, I'll be back on here. Have a good evening, and hopefully you'll join me on the next live. Love you all. Bye.